Welcome back to the B-Hood broadcast. I am your host, Brian Hood. That's right, I said my full name. Doxed myself. Good thing nobody's watching. Today, we shall be shiny hunting. I know, it's weird, it's crazy. Who does that? I do. We're going to continue to go for row time. I want to at least get one row time, you know what I mean? Gonna have to adjust our date again to keep the weather correct. We do need to do our daily recruitment though for Pokemon Champions. So. Didn't do one yesterday either, but there's a shiny chance on them, so. Alright, not that big a deal. But you can get a shiny in the game. I want a shiny in the game, and I ain't doing that. I ain't hunting with paying for it, you know? Get my free daily one, that's fine. Alright, I gotta find a more comfortable position. Alright. Time for a shiny Rotom, bet y'all didn't know. There he is. Oh wait, I thought that was shiny. Twas not. Lay down with Theodore. Why don't you lay down with Theodore? Why you gotta bother me? Don't bother me, Winnie. I ain't got a comfy lap for you right now. I don't know how you're gonna lay down, cause right now I'm in my standard extended legs comfy position for myself. It's uncomfy for you. That's right. Maybe. Believe. Alright. Dang. Oh, well, there's a couple Rotoms. I don't know if it's worth trying to fight for right now. What in the world? Where'd you go? There you are. Another Rotom. Another Rotom and another Rotom and another Rotom bites the dust. Oh, it's a brilliant one. I didn't even notice that until right after I ran into it. That's crazy. Lay down, Win. Lay down, Win. Man, it's been a good while since we got a shiny, actually. I think it's about time we get one. Call me crazy. Come on, game. Hook me up with a shiny. Hook me up with a shiny game. Dude, this dog is pissing me off. Go lay down. I'm not taking you out right now. I took you out like 10 minutes ago. Just go lay down. I already took you out. Okay, go lay down. I'm doing this thing where she just wants to randomly go out and just walk around. And it's like, bro, I take you out like 62 times a day. You get enough walking done. I think I might pause and do my champion recruitment, see if I can get a shiny. It's unlikely. There's always a chance. I'm gonna save it just so I can be right back where I was. That's not what I wanted. You guys ready to see a shiny in Pokemon Champions? Yeah, you are. Here we go. Not shiny. What do we want to take, though? Take a tank. Ask a lead. Ditto. Zora work. Well, didn't get a shiny. That's shocking. Go lay down. I'm not taking you out. You know what it probably is? She probably wants to go out just to try to get a TREAT. You know, makes sense. She's like, hey, every time he takes me out there, he gives me stuff. Well, guess what? No. You are not going out because you're stupid. I already took you out, sweet pea. Okay? I already took you out. You can give me them puppy dog guys, and I'm sure gonna tell you no. We can go out in a little bit. Okay? Like a couple hours. Okay? I'm giving you a lap to lay down on, so you should take advantage. There you go. Wynn's gonna be jealous. I'm not getting any Rotom spawns up here. There's a couple of them. It's kind of uncomfortable though, can't we do? I ain't gonna lie. They can see you on stream. Getting down? Going down? Kaboom. Aquanid! No, I don't want that spider in my face. What I want is a shiny Rotom, and I want it right now. Just lay down. Dude, she's obsessed. I don't get it. Alright, Alright, I guess I'm gonna take her out. All right. Oh, accidentally turned off my mic again. Dude, this button is too easy to hit. Just talking to myself the whole time. She did go potty, so I'm not upset with her. Ooh, brilliant. Ooh, shiny! Stars, 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 squares. Okay, but that was a brilliant spawn shiny, though. That's my second one of those of Rotom. That's thick. Let's go. Let's soak them up. Ooh, that was a big hit. Did I change him? Did he get soaked? Look at info. Yep, he's water type. Okay. Alright. And then now, we'll go ahead and switch to Glade. I'm pretty excited about this one. A brilliant one. If this were also marked Recluse, that'd be an insane combination. So we're gonna false swipe him a little bit while he's still worked up with the up roll. Hopefully it'll time out with him calming down so we can put him to sleep. There we go, he calmed down. Let's put him to sleep. Alright, he's snoozing. Find our fastball. Crit cap? No. One shake. Two shake. Three shake. First try. Let's go. That's our second brilliant one. That's pretty sick, actually. I like the little sound it makes. Alright, let's check and see if it's marked and if it's a Recluse mark. How many does it have? 3 best? That's pretty solid. No mark. I think I'm still gonna keep it because you don't get what do you call it? What do you call it? I can't think of the word right now. Brilliant ones don't show up all that often. I think this one's better than my current brilliant one too. Let me check. That's not it. Yeah, that one only had 2 best. Interesting. Okay, well, let's save it and then check for the back-to-back. Dude, our Inteleon got whopped though, so let's give it a potion. Alright, we'll check for the back-to-back, though, after this. Back-to-back? No back-to-back. But a brilliant, shiny Rotom. Unfortunately, no mark, but 3 best. That's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep this one. Would have been nice if it was Star Sparkle, but hey. You can't win them all. Can't win them all. We're starting to get low on fastballs, though, so we don't want to have to go farm acorns. Especially since, well, they're pretty unlikely to get you what you're looking for. There is a combination that gets you fastballs, so, but it's like a 1% chance. But I'm very good. The fact that I even have, what, 12 or whatever right now is just because of shaking trees with acorns in them for like 2 months. But at first I was resetting over them and not keeping them. It was my daughter's suggestion that I save them and hang on to them, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Because you can use the den reset to reset all the trees. So I don't see why you wouldn't keep them, use them. Same with berries, actually, if you want to do curry hunting. But I already have a lot of berries. And also, I don't know if the berry tree that I've been shaking for Munchlax has any of the berries that are good for curry hunting. Probably does. I'm tempted after getting that Rotom to switch hunts to something else, but this Recluse Mark Rotom isn't going to find itself, you know what I mean? I don't know. Switch. Do we want to go back to Tree Shake and fall asleep over and over? Do we want to go for the fishing marked shiny Dratini with a 2% grass flicker shiny Dratini in the wild? Hey, relax. Hush. Hush. Hush, pooches. Hey. Quiet. Hush, please. I think we'll probably switch to the fishing mark Dreepy hunt. Technically much more rare than the Munchlax. I don't know, man. I want the Munchlax too, though. It's a tough one. They'll both make for really solid clips and everything. That was real weird. It looked like the switched into the center of the screen right when I was running away. Alright, let's dip on out of here. Go to a Poke Center first. Got our shiny Rotom. Another one. It's pretty sick. I'm on this box. I was looking at him. I don't think I like snow. Thunderstorm's not my favorite either. Yeah, Thunderstorm's fine, because... Oh, is it? I think Thunderstorm prevent. No, I'm thinking of Fog, maybe, to put the bonus. I don't know, Fog. Either way, we'll change it. Last time I came fishing here, there was a brilliant Magikarp in the water right there. It was weird because the aura would just be on the top of the water whenever it was under the water. Not shiny though. Oh, I forgot to change my stream title. There we go. Got everything updated. I still don't recall what shiny Basculin looks like. So every time I get it, I'm like, that could be shiny. Because I know it's shiny sucks. Will we get more than one shiny in one singular stream? I think yes. For no particular reason other than that would be cool. Is it just me, or did that Magikarp move where it was jumping at? Or are there two different Magikarps jumping in my screen? Every time I'm like, that could sparkle. That could be shiny. Well, it's not. Yeah, there is two different Magikarps jumping on my screen. They're just going back and forth. 6-7ing over here. Oh, speak of the devil. My coffee's getting a little cold. Not my favourite. There's a Dratini shiny? Ah, come on, bruh. You could have been shiny, then all you needed was a fisherman mark, and we'd have everything we wanted, all in one nice, clean package. Wouldn't that be so nice? I would like it. Brilliant spawn. Really hook fast. Masculine. Not shiny. We got a brilliant spawn Magikarp from here. Made a pretty good clip. still need to set up a stream on Rumble. When's this Man vs. Machine update gonna come out for Team Fortress? Phoebus, I don't sing Basculin for some reason. Phoebus! Ain't shiny though, but he is a Phoebus. We already have a shiny Phoebus with a mark. If we got a Fisherman Mark shiny Phoebus though, that would also be quite sick. Right now the only Fisherman Mark Pokemon we have is the Basculin. Which is cool since it can become Basculegion, which is an actual good Pokemon. But I don't like to take my Pokemon or good shinies out of the game I got them in. Devalues them in my eyes because you don't truly know how rare they are. Take them out of the game where they were rare into a game where they're not rare. Call me crazy. I used to like to catch all my Pokemon, train them up to battle with them, and then just never battle with them, but I have like boxes and boxes of like EV trained, nature changed, maxed out Pokemon. They're shiny. It's cool. Hush, puppy. I was half expecting that to be a third Magikarp in a row. Don't ask me why. Whew. Man, I'm getting bothered by that. Let's look up what Basculin looks like shiny. Okay, so he's almost like a yellowish tinge to him. He's like a very like lime green. Okay. And then I also want to check and see if Dratini always gets shed skin. Or if it's like a 50-50. Yeah, he gets shed skin every time. Okay. Good to know. Pretty much won't bother with paralyzing him. Wait, can you... can't shed hypnosis, right? The problem with that is I can't lock him out. I don't think I can imprison it with a glade. I don't think Glade learns Outrage. I'd be real surprised if it did. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any way I could get hypnosis onto Mew. I think I'd already checked this before, but not so much, and I can't imprison Outrage with Glade. Just for good measure, since AI can help me now. Okay, so no. Glade could get it in previous generations through move tutors, but not in Gen 8. I'm not going to do any shenanigans of trading one up or anything, so just for Just for catching one Dratini. Well, possibly several Dratinis before I get one question mark, but still. This will just have to do. I don't think, well, I didn't check that. I don't think shed skin can get rid of hypnosis. I didn't check it, but pretty sure it doesn't work on that. Let's look. No, it does get rid of sleep. Well, never mind. But it doesn't matter anyways, because it can also shed skin sleep. Makes a whole lot of sense. Let me shed my skin off to wake up. Okay, sure. Annoying Pokemon. Annoying ability, I should say. Now I know what your shiny looks like. You're not gonna confuse me anymore. I've learned. We did get a shiny today, though, guys. Pretty sure. Should we get another one? Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Eventually. Dratini shiny? Could have been. shiny? Make a good clip. Ain't gonna lie. Quite a good clip. Another Phoebus shiny. Two in a row. Can we get 3 in a row of Phoebuses? Phoebuses. Phoebosi. Phoebi. Phobosian. Could have got it. Maybe even should have got it. Oh, I thought I put the lamp. Barbo. All right. I want to check and see how many fastballs. I think it's 12. Yeah, okay. Still a good amount. You could have been shiny there, Dratini. You could have just done it. Chose not to. I don't appreciate it. 2 in a row! Pretty good. 5% 2 in a row. More than shiny though. Can we get 3 Dratini in a row? Can we? Should we? I think we can and we should. But that ain't it. It's an ugly masculine. Nobody likes you, masculine. Boy. You go back to that hole where you came from, boy. Ain't nobody wanna catch you. I wonder if fishing is just never going to be a thing again in Pokemon. If they just got rid of it silently, they're just like silently like, nobody really cares about fishing. Let's just get rid of it, even though it's been part of the game since Gen 1. And guess what? I do care, alright? I'm starting a petition that's called Never Get Rid of Fishing. It's my Never Get Rid of Fishing petition. And you guys can all sign my petition of never getting rid of fishing. And if we get enough signatures, it should be sufficient to pass my petition of never getting rid of fishing. And if that were to happen, well, then they would be forced to maintain fishing at all times. For every generation. Forever. You have to add fishing to Pokemon Champions, even though it has no other form of encounters. Just because of my never get rid of fishing petition. I got enough signatures to be sufficient. Okay. 'Tis what it is. Let's sign my petition today. I heard a weird sound and I didn't like it. to check my email because I missed an appointment yesterday and I felt real bad. I just straight up ghosted them. I want to see if they replied and accepted my apology. Not yet. What was that? What was that notification? Ooh. So I ordered some Rotom cards yesterday in near mint. I got all the ones that aren't like $10 or more. And I'm going to get a little collection going. And from my calculations, it should be about 30 cards if I get all of the different ones that exist in rare or higher without duplicates. And once I have the complete collection, then I'll buy a frame, put it into it, and frame it up on the wall. Good girl, Callie. You hear a dog outside and you're not going crazy. That's a good girl. Dude, who the heck is freaking texting Theo so crazily? Friends are like relentless. Okay, now they're freaking out. Hey, chill. Both of you. Chill. Take back the credit I gave you. I got my haunted power. Okay. I got my haunted power plant Rotom display piece or whatever. So my decorations are coming together. I just gotta put them. I gotta come up with a little design for them and probably adjust my setup a little bit. Be fun. What up, Dark Angel? I'm just trying to get a fisherman marked shiny Dratini in sword or in shield. And it'll definitely happen. Don't worry about it. It's not at all a rare thing to take place. It's only a matter of time. Going good. We already got a shiny today. We got a brilliant shiny Rotom. And it did not have the recluse mark, which is what we're still going for Rotom. Depends upon which one you're talking about. If you're talking about just going to an open mic, I've only performed once recently. And, it went alright. Trying to remember. Yeah, it was alright. The host afterwards said that was awesome, which he didn't say that for many other people, so I'll take that as a good sign. He wasn't the best, himself, so, yeah. But yeah, I haven't been... I could have gone to an open mic this week, but I just really forgot. You don't watch any kind of comedy show? I mean, fair enough. There's not too many different kinds to watch. If you're talking about like a live show, it's pretty much just stand-up or improv. And I've never done improv. I feel like I'd be pretty good at it, though. No, I don't usually record myself. I do have, like, one video that I was using as, I was using as like a promo thing for when I was trying to book shows. It's technically private on my YouTube, but I can still link it since it's mine, obviously. Let's see, where are my videos? I think I sent it to Rich the other day. Yeah, here it is. It's not private, actually. It's unlisted. So it just doesn't pop up when you search it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let me see if it'll block me from posting my own link. I would kind of doubt it. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that was many years ago when I was featuring at the club. And it was alright. Pretty good one. I used that to kind of like show people some of my stuff. I had a friend of mine record it for me. I actually had another clip that a dude was had another dude that was gonna record for me, or no, he had hired a whole like crew to record his set, like a special basically, and he said, I can have them record you too, you know, it wouldn't cost any extra for me. And I was like, okay. So he said he was gonna do that. It's Winnie! Winifred Sanderson! But yeah, he said he was gonna record it, and then he just said that he couldn't get it from him, like that that's not part of what they gave him back from what he paid. So he was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I think I did alright. I don't think I like crushed or anything, so it wasn't a huge loss. All right. Come on. I'll take a shiny. I wouldn't mind it. Is it? You can be honest. If you didn't find it funny, that's all good. I did pretty well with the audience that was there. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think I did pretty well. But I haven't really been performing lately. It's hard for me to find time with my current schedule. But I'm trying to get out there where I can. And I can't realistically do shows right now also with my schedule, but I figure get out where I can, and then once I have a more steady schedule, I can more consistently go out for stuff. You know, ease my way back into it. I wouldn't say at the moment, no. I enjoy it, but it's more of like a side hobby kind of thing that's just fun to be part of, I think. Like, I like to use it as a creative outlet. I like to see people in that, like, scene and catch up with them and stuff like that. So I wouldn't quite say it's my passion. I think shiny hunting's probably the closest to a passion right now. It's like my biggest hobby, but I like to be part of comedy, and it's a good creative outlet when I can find time for it. If it was my passion, I probably wouldn't even work at the job that I have, so I could do something where I could really make sure that I have time for it. Like I'd switch to a different job where I work hours that would be conducive for it. And even when I did comedy, I had fun with it, and I felt I took pride in it and everything, but I didn't like super wrap my identity up in it, because there's a lot of people that like they super wrap their identity up in it, and they go out to like every single possible open mic and stuff like that, which is good if you're really super passionate about it. That's the best way to get good at it. But I would really, for the most part, just go to the big open mics, because I just like to go and kill, and then also hang out with people that I find fun to be around. I've been trying to stream daily. I don't always get an opportunity to do it, but I try to jump on at least like once a day and stream for like an hour or so, yeah. But it depends. Sometimes when I work too much, or if I have other things going on, I don't really have a time to hop on. But I try to. Also, when I have my kid over like I do today, sometimes he really likes to be on the computer, and we also try to spend time together. So I only usually stream when he's crashed out, because I wake up super early, and he sleeps in. He's actually sleeping right behind me. I plan on waking him up in a little bit so we can do school and stuff. He's homeschooled. Trying to balance things. But I mostly just stream Pokemon shiny hunting. More of like kind of a cool background thing while I chat with people, or at least that's the idea. Earlier I got a Rotom. This guy here. So normally Rotom looks like this, like in my background. But the shiny one that I got today looks like that. A little different. Changes the blue to like a maroon. Changes his outline, which is usually also blue? Or no, what I'm talking about. His body's orange, his outline's blue. It changes his body to maroon, his outline to like an orange. And I think it turns his eyes to like a darker blue, something like that. I forget. Let's go take a look. I can't remember. It looks about the same to me, actually. I don't think his eyes change. Yeah, we got him earlier today, and he was also Brilliant, which Brilliant's just like an aura that they can spawn with, and there's a 3% chance that they spawn Brilliant, so it was Brilliant and Shiny, so it's a 3% spawn and 1 in 1,365 chance, so whatever that correlates to, I don't know, I'm not really great with math. Oh, you're all good. You're cool. Take your time. Alright, we haven't seen a Dratini or Phoebus in a while, so the game could yield one, I think. not having the best luck at spawns here. Oh. The last thing we got while fishing shiny hunting was a brilliant Magikarp action, which was pretty cool. Man, I'm getting way too many Basculins right now. Probably when I'm gonna end up getting shiny. Or another, Magikarp. Dang, I haven't gotten a Dratini in a while. Not shiny. Oh, what the heck? Did not mean to do that. Another Phoebus. I think we've only gotten one brilliant fishing spot since we've been here. Which is not very good. Tempted to get another cup of coffee, but I think I'll probably do. That one took me so long to get through, it was basically like ice cold. Welcome back! So, I know you're someone I know in real life, but I don't remember the connection there. I'm trying to remember your name. But I remember, I've seen the name before. Your handle. Just don't remember. Is it Rich? Well, a couple different things. Number one, I like to shiny hunt, and I like to watch videos of people that shiny hunt and hang out in people's streams that shiny hunt, so I figure if it's something that I like to do, and that it's something that would be fun to kind of participate in. So, you know, might as well stream it and kind of put it out there, and then what I'm mostly hoping for, it's not like for it to blow up and make money or anything like that. If I could just build like a small community of people that just like to hang out and talk about shiny hunting, I think that would be fine. You know? Pop in, talk about new games coming out, talk about what shinies we got. There's a guy that I follow, and he's got a pretty cool community. He has like a Discord where people jump in and they like share what shinies that they got, and he reacts on his channel and congratulates them and stuff like that. Something like that I think would be cool, you know? Just pop in and catch up with a little community of people that have similar interests. Oh, man, your name looked very familiar to me. Well, you know about me doing comedy, so I figured that we knew each other in real life. Unless you just read that in the bio, which is also possible. But yeah, that's pretty much why I want to stream, is just to build a little community of like-minded people that enjoy the same things. And also what would be cool is if eventually I could collaborate with some other streamers, you know, like we could do Pokemon content together, events, stuff like that, build up to something like that. I live in Washington. Washington State. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. That's really all I'm hoping for, not to like make money, get super famous, do anything crazy. I just like to be part of different communities, be part of comedy, be part of the shiny hunting scene. I also like to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I might look into doing that a little bit. The issue with that is I'd probably have to play in some very like restricted format, because I don't like modern Yu-Gi-Oh because it's too like too crazy. Like if you get the right draw, then you just win in one turn. And if the other person doesn't get the card that can stop you, then you just win. And that's usually how every game goes. It's like turn 1, turn 2, the game, or usually turn 2, but like turn 2, the game's over. Turn 3, the game's over. It's not very fun. That being said, it's kind of hypocritical of me because when I enjoyed to play the game before, I liked to play one-turn kill decks, which is what all decks are now. So, I guess that's kind of hypocritical of me, but I like to win in one turn. I don't like them to win in one turn. Alright? I like to play solitaire with somebody watching me. Watch me play solitaire. Now you lose. Perhaps that's mean. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's just certain things I like to be part of, different communities, stuff like that. I think that's fun. Because I like to shiny hunt on my own, but even when I did shiny hunt on my own, I'd pop into different discords and share different rare stuff that I found, and people would be like, oh, congratulations, and I'd go in and look at what they got and be like, oh, congratulations. Part of the excitement. Watch videos about cool, super rare things, and how to get them. One of my favorite videos about shiny hunting is from J-Flash. He talks all about wild star shinies and how basically the coding is broken on them and they're crazy rare. And now I've kind of got obsessed with the idea of it, even though realistically ever getting one is pretty close to impossible. Because even with the shiny charm, it's like 1 in 6 million chance. Pretty low. People have gotten it though. It is a thing. But yeah, there's a lot of people that I like to watch that, you know, if I were to grow big enough a community to where collaborating with them would make sense for them, that'd be cool. We could do like a brilliant fishing spot. Or we could do like a shiny hunting race or something like that. Sometimes we'll do that, whoever can get the shiny first. I think there was one they did recently between creators where they had like there was different teams. Different people were considered on different teams, and they had an overall, whoever got the most shinies gave the other group gifted subs or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the Counter-Strike case opening guys. I watch them a little bit, and they'll do like case battles. No, I'm playing on Switch 2 right now. It's a Switch 1 game that I'm playing, but I'm playing it on Switch 2, so I'm streaming Switch 2. I don't even have another console besides basically Nintendo consoles. I actually did get a 3DS. I added a capture card to a 3DS so I could stream that as well, but then it won't launch my DS games. I think because it has custom firmware on it, and I think my custom firmware got corrupted. So, I ordered a SD card mounter so I can try and fix my custom firmware so I can stream on it, because I like to play legit stuff, even though I have a modded console. I like to play like legit games. But I can't launch them right now. So I can't even stream the games I want to stream on it. I mean, the 3DS games work, but not my DS games, which is pretty sad. Seeing as how I spent money to get it modded, capture card modded. Yeah, it's whatever. But no, I don't have a PS5 at the moment. I don't have a Xbox. No, I try to stream once a day for about an hour or so. Just to have some kind of consistency. It might not always be at the same time, but I try to at least stream once a day for a little bit, usually around an hour. You went a little longer today just because you popped in and we're chatting. Also, Theo's still sleeping. I'll hop off to do school with him in a little bit. And I just have snoozing dogs all around me. But that's usually once every day, with the exception of if I have something else I need to do that day. Or if I'm just really tired. 'Cause sometimes I'll work like 12 to 13 hour days, and then I'm kind of burnt. So just kind of chill out. I actually have a friend that started playing Crimson Desert on PS5, and I know I can play that on computer, so I don't need to get a PS5 to play it. But I think it's a action RPG, and it looks cool. I'm pretty new with it, so I haven't really applied to do anything yet because I don't really have a consistent viewership yet. But I will at some point do that. But right now I usually only have like a couple people that pop in and out, so... And I think you have to have at least some viewership to get affiliate. Yeah, I mean I would watch people on it, but in terms of actually streaming, it's only been maybe a month or so. What I'm mostly trying to do right now is I'll just stream to one person, nobody, whatever, and then I'll clip up my shinies that I get, and I'll put them onto my socials, and hopefully that'll draw some people in to check me out. And then as that kind of organically builds things, I know that clipping is how people get viewership these days. In fact, a lot of the people that are like really big, from my understanding, the reason why they blew up is from their chats and mods and stuff, clipping them up, putting them all over different short-form social medias to draw in people to watch them live. That's how most people like get traction these days. So I figure I'll just be patient, stream myself playing, clip when I get shinies like I did earlier today, put it out on the smaller platforms and see if it draws some people in. What's funny is I multi-stream on multiple platforms, and every time I jump in on a Kick, there's bots trying to sell me on viewer bots and stuff like that. And I could see why people would be tempted, you know what I mean? Because the actual like organic discoverability is pretty bad. So if you get some fake viewers, then people will want to jump in and be like, hey, what are these guys? What do this group see in this person, right? And then you get it. People will give you a chance. But I'd rather have nobody watch me than fake viewership. Finally a Dratini, dude. That took so long. Such a long time since I've seen a Dratini. Too bad the fishing ones, you can't KO them to get a 50-50 chance at another one. But I could go an overworld hunt it. I've already got multiple of Dratinis that way, but I want one with a fishing mark. What I'm going for specifically. Ah, okay, so 3 hours. That's the... So, an average of 4 viewers? Ah. So yeah, I'm nowhere close to that at the moment, and I haven't been streaming that long. But I figure, I don't need to worry about those numbers until I start to get a consistent viewership. And if I can get a consistent viewership going, then I can maybe drag it out to that 3 hours if need to, or if it makes sense. No, I don't think it's hard to do it. I think it's not too difficult to do. But I'm just trying to do baby steps, you know what I mean, and not stress about it. I have enough stresses outside of this, and this is supposed to be like a leisure activity for me. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I think if I start getting like a consistent viewership, right, I'll probably stream for a little bit longer, and then I can qualify. And 30, I mean, I feel like 30 followers, that's just gonna happen, you know, as people pop in and enjoy what you're doing. I don't think you would necessarily need to watch that too closely. But I'm also multi-streaming, so I'm on other platforms as well, so. I was thinking about setting it up on Rumble also. I just haven't done that yet. So I know some people that live stream on Rumble, and they seem to get some people, but they're already pretty big names, though. There's probably some people popping around there that might hop in. They'll make me enjoy it. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but cool. Make me enjoy it, sure. I think I know what you mean, though. They are what's fun about it. The community that they bring. I think that's what you mean. Is your community on Twitch, or do you make YouTube videos or something? Oh. When I'm getting a little crampy. I hate to make you uncomfortable, Win. Hopefully you're alright. Now she's kind of on a slope. My hip was starting to ache a little bit there, my knee-ish area. Had to move a little bit. No, you're fine. I just like the way you phrased it. Because I knew what you meant, but it just sounded funny, like, make you enjoy it. But yeah, make it enjoyable. Yeah, I get it. No, I mean, I think that's the appeal of streaming in general for a lot of people is it's something that you already enjoy doing, and then it's that much more enjoyable when there's a community that rallies around you, and you can talk to them about it, share in the same interests, stuff like that. I know that that's what I would like. So, because for instance, when I jump into other people's streams, other shiny hunters, we'll just sit and chat about different hunts that we intend to do, different cool, rare things we've gotten, stuff like that. Well, that's cool. What kind of games do you stream? You don't seem like you're a shiny hunter, no offense. I am from the United States, specifically Washington. Washington area. So, so you, so you were born in Germany and you live in the United States now? I had a couple of German friends when I lived in Arizona. Well, not a couple. It was mainly this one guy. When I worked for security, he worked at the call center that I worked for security at, and he liked to come and talk to me. He would come and track me down wherever I was at and chat with me when he was on his smoke breaks and stuff. But yeah, with your community, what games do you guys share in common? I'm assuming you guys are playing games together. Or maybe not playing them together, but sharing an interest in the same games. You mentioned PS5, so maybe shooters? Or like RPGs? Oh no! Wind moved, she made me move, and now my pillow's sliding. Like online markets? Or in-person markets? So 15 years in Germany, 5 years in the States. And your English is pretty good. I only know one language, so I think you're doing well. I've messed around with other languages, but I've never really fully committed to learning anything. And I know it can be difficult. I find those like polyglot guys or whatever that know like 11 languages or more pretty impressive. I'll follow some of them online just for the entertainment value of it. Online markets, okay. I do in real life retail sales, or like grocery sales, yeah. And delivery and merchandising, I kind of do it all. And I work a lot. I usually work 45 to 50 hours a week. But I work for a good company. So, and I enjoy the people that I work with. The stores and stuff. At the moment, I live alone, but I have an 11-year-old, and he comes and visits on my days off. So he lives here too, just not all the time. And since it's a day off today, he's hanging out. I think I might do another cup of coffee in a second here. I'm getting a little bit of a headache going on. But yeah, I also have the dogs come and visit too. They don't stay with me all the time. So I have 2 dogs that come and go. They go back over to my ex's house with my kid. We're like co-parenting the dogs and the kid. That's true, yeah. Yeah. Right now in my job, I'm kind of like a floater, so I cover other people for vacations and days off and stuff like that. So I've kind of been all over the place. But I'm hoping to get a spot of my own, so then I can have kind of people that I see consistently and work with consistently. Right now I'm kind of popping all over the place. But for the most part, I enjoy working with people. There's going to be annoying people here and there, but I'm a pretty easy person to get along with, so I don't really cause conflict for the most part. I'm a pretty, like I said, easygoing, yeah, so. You're all good. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I will talk to you again soon, I'm sure. Have a good one. Sure. I don't add people on Discord all that often, so I'll try to find like a friend code or something. Hang on a second here. Huh, interesting. It said that I have streamer mode enabled. I've never seen that before. That's weird. How do I find my actual friend code here? Oh, I think I might be signed in as my kid. Yeah, I'm signed in as my kid, so hang on. There we go. I need to like look at my profile so I can get like a shareable link or something. If you want to just link me yours, I guess I could just do that because I'm not figuring out where my like if there's like a friend code or something. A lot of my stuff is from when my kid was still using my account, so I haven't changed everything you put on there yet. Dude, what in the world? I don't know how to do this. Well, let me see what you said. Hang on. I can give you the user too. Oh yeah, that works. Because it's weird. It's just like every other, like it's just like Steam and stuff, where like you have a display name and then you also have a like actual name. Okay, so I sent it to you. It should have Daryl B. Hood on there, but I plan on changing that. That's what I had for a little while there, but I don't really like it that much. In fact, maybe I'll change it now. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. There we go. Now it's just B. Hood. That'll be good. But yeah, it should come from B. Hood 7209 request. Perfect. Well, thanks for popping in. Good luck at work. Sounds good. We'll chat later. Oh, man. Woo! I was probably going to hop off and wake my kid up for school anyways. Trying to figure out what should be the thing. Alright, I'll talk to you then. So do we want to do... Alright, we'll hop off whenever we see a Phoebus or a Dratini. Both 5%. Hi! Phoebus or Dratini will be the signal at the end of the streaming. And then, we'll wake up Theo from his dreamy and give him a nightmare known as school. Says I got something pending on my Discord. What is this? I don't know who that is. What is this? I don't know who this person is. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going till we get a Phoebus or Dratini. I do wonder when Theo went to bed. How hard it is gonna wake him up. Or it's gonna be, I should say, to wake him up. Magikarp after Magikarp after Magikarp. Stop Magikarpery. The sun beaming on that Basculin, I start thinking his color is shiny, but I know better because I looked it up recently. I know what it looks like. Dratini or Phoebus? Dratini or Phoebus? And then we're done. That is not one of them. Oh no, no. My goodness. Oh yeah, if we get a shiny, that'll also signify the end of the stream, besides checking for the back-to-back. So a shiny, a Dratini spawn or a Phoebus spawn. If it happens to also be a shiny Dratini or Phoebus, then I will stream for the next 24 hours straight. Kidding, I won't. Cause I don't wanna. I'll have to work. And other things to do. Not really realistic. Alright, come on, gang. Just asking for a Phoebus or a shine. That's so much it asks? I don't think it is. Apparently you do. You do. You do. How from you got me. Yeah, I'm doing things I never. my goodness. Ah, my goodness, dude. Could we do one more thing? Possible. Anything's possible. Man, this game does not want to yield me what I'm looking for. Kind of crazy. And Callie looks so dang cute over there sleeping. Feel like I'm missing out since I'm awake. I could be sleeping too. Sleeping the day away like I ain't got no cares. Okay. I think... Come on, game. Well, I guess we're in for the long haul. Buckle up. Buckle in. Buckle out. Buckle sideways, buckle the other way. Buckle up, buckle down. So... yeah. Dratini, Phoebus, or Shiny? And we'll end the stream. It's never gonna happen. We get a Shiny before we get a Dratini or a Phoebus, apparently. We ain't getting Dratini or Phoebus ever. Dratini, Phoebus, or Shiny? Oh. Will signify the end of the stream. Which will come first? Put your predictions in the chat. This is crazy. This is a crazy dog. I guess they're 5%. It's not too crazy. Don't show up all that often. I thought my webcam was frozen for a second when I was just sitting that still. Dude. Dratini, Phoebus, or a Shiny will signify the end of the stream. Sorry to disturb you, Lynn. She's got this look on her face. I move my leg and she's just like, like she's like annoyed. I'm sorry, Win. Yeah. Gotta wake up Theo and start kind of planning out this whole day here. Oh, brilliant spawn. Oops. Reeled in too early, got distracted. That was the Dratini, or the shiny, or the feed. I know, it was. Let it go. How much I like streaming. Okay. Man, this is crazy. Crazy time. We just have to pull a 5% spawn or a shiny. 10 the stream. It's not really that big a deal, is it? Dude, we were getting back-to-back 5% earlier. Yeah, you can pull a single one. Come on, game. You know, you want to hook it up with a Dratini, Phoebus, or Shine. You know you want to. Man, time's flying now. Come on. I got things to do today. Apparently, I'm never getting a 5% spawn. So we gotta just pull that shiny. It's the only option. Just gotta get that shiny. This is creepy banana. Win. There we go. Alright, guys. It's been fun. Enjoyed chatting, talking about stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one.